Hi and welcome. This is Kathy Bradley with Kathy Bradley and the Angels. Welcome to the July 2014 messages. And today I'm working with messages from your angel deck from Doreen Virtue. And as you know, I always do this very intuitively. And so the messages are always brought in for your highest good. And connecting with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. And so what I did is I chose the cards. And so I'd like to share them with you and the messages that are meant for you for this month. Okay, so the first one I chose is actually patience. Okay, see the picture? The sun is in setting and we know it's coming and we're having patience knowing that everything is in divine order. So now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the near future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Okay? So I think a lot of people are feeling a real urgency right now to get in there and do what they feel they need to do. And yet the angels are telling us it's okay, everything's happening exactly as it's supposed to, as it always does, and to have patience and to continue studying and doing things that are called to your heart to do. It's very important now with the energies coming in to connect with our inner guide and to see what is the most important thing for us to do in every single moment, because that's all we have is this present moment. So following through with that and just connecting to see what brings you joy and following up with that and studying with that and learning and knowing that you're going to be putting all of this information that you're gathering into good use very soon. Okay, so thank you very much. That's the first message. And the second message is Adriana. I'm going to show you the card first. Okay, and she's holding their hands, and she's holding the hand of a child. And I am leading you to the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, your thoughts, and your dreams. Okay, and so we're each getting a lot of information downloaded to us on a daily basis. And what's happening is we may not be aware of it and we may not be paying attention to that. So one of the ways that we can do that is by giving ourselves some downtime, some time to connect with our inner breath. Again, the inner breath is one of the most important gifts that we have. It's our source of life. So if you can give yourself the moment of silence each day and reconnect with the divinity that you are, you'll see that you're getting all these wonderful messages. And they may not actually come in that moment when you're taking the time to meditate or connect. It may come later in the day. It could be when you're walking or driving your car or in the shower. It really doesn't matter. It's just knowing that you have that, you're getting that guidance, being aware of it. And then you may want to write it down. You may want to have a little booklet, a little journal to keep all of these gifts that you've been given, these messages. And hear the birds, he's chirping in too. He's saying, yes, that's right. So you see how I just picked up on that? That's how it works. We're getting messages all the time and not just saying, well, that's just a bird or that's just a wave or that's just whatever it is. Seeing how that resonates with you, and maybe it's a song, maybe it's a book. If it's connecting with your heart, then that's a message for you. That's something for you to pay attention to. Okay, so thank you so much, Adriana. We appreciate that. And so now our third message is from Francesca. I'll show you the card. And Francesca says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. And so very often I feel that people know what they don't want rather than what they do want quicker. And they're very quick to tell you, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this. And yet we're not connecting with what do I want? What are the things that bring me joy and happiness and make my heart sing? And so start connecting with that, because they're showing me that we're being given a blank slate right now. So we have all of these wonderful possibilities. And if we can visualize it and talk about it, yes, it's okay to talk about what you want to create in your life. That's what we are. We're co-creators. So if you can visualize it and talk about it and have that feeling that comes with it, whatever it may be. For example, I use myself. Why not? So let's say I want to envision myself living on the water with the beach and everything else, right? So I can feel that and appreciate that. And when I do is I bring myself to that place of feeling that the feelings that it brings, which is happiness and joy and lightness, right? And feeling that it's coming to me, and yet not having the attachments. There are no expectations, there are no attachments to it. Just feeling the feelings and then letting it go, allowing everything to work in perfect harmony, because that's how the universe works. There's nothing that we can do to force anything to happen, and yet if we don't allow ourselves to dream and to visualize and to have these wants, it's okay to want something. And this is something that they're sharing with me. Very often people have said, well, if you want, that keeps it in the future. That's not true. If you want it and you're feeling it and you're accepting of it now, you're putting it out there and you're speaking about it. And what we give voice to is what we're creating. We're actually creating that. So it's very important to use our throat chakra and to use our mind to visualize exactly what we would like. And the more that we do that, the more that we're going to see that we're creating in our lives. So now they're saying, just take a few moments, take a few nice deep cleansing breaths, feeling all the joy that whatever it is that you would like to bring into your life brings to you, and seeing how that energy actually elevates you. So whether you get it or not, let go of that and just feel the higher vibrations as if you've already received what it is that you'd like. It could be traveling, it could be a beautiful house. All of these things are fine. It's not just, I'm on the spiritual path, I don't want any of this material stuff anymore. Wrong. Because we're here in the physical body. Of course we want these things. Of course we want to have vacations with our loved ones, and we want to enjoy a simple life. And it can come to us with ease and grace. We just have to remember, in the physical denseness of the earth, the physical body, that is the last thing that actually manifests. So first we have to use the emotions and the mental gifts that we have and call that to us, and let the energies of the universe conspire to bring that to us. And it does it. It visualizes and it brings it to us, and we allow that to come to us because we know that there's nothing that we need to do to be worthy to receive it. It's just who we are. We are these divine beings, and God wants us to be happy and healthy and at peace. So connect with all of those gifts. Know that this is a time, as we talked about with the patients, study, meditate, think about what you want to create in your life. Listen to the messages that you're receiving. Remember Adriana giving us the messages, so they're coming to us about in many different facets. And then the last thing is visualizing it, and we will be creating it. So I wish you blessings, and thank you so much for joining me. Namaste from Kathy Bradley and the Angels. Bye.